Welcome, Gemini. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, I can't sing. But, gotta raise the vibes around here anyways. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for joining us to heal, harmonize, and raise the vibration. I hope you guys are having a blast for your birthday. Really enjoy. Celebrate the day that you were born. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate, lift the vibes, heal, harmonize. Whatever that looks like to you too. And that's the thing is, we can celebrate to what our celebrations look like. It doesn't have to be this little cookie cutter celebration of what makes others feel happy. What makes you feel happy? What do you want to do for your birthday? What gift do you want to give yourself? Now, I'm starting to really understand the gift of your energy. As being a Piscean over here and a fellow holding the energy of the opposites within, I really am starting to understand the gift that Gemini brings to the table. The fish like running in opposite directions, but the twins, they meet up. And they meet up to help us understand with our knowledge. As well as some other gifts that your energy is bringing right now. If you joined me at our last reading, I did not have any idea I was doing that reading and that it would end up being as long as it was. But it was one of the most exceptional, beneficial messages I think I've received in a long time, and it really helped me understand a lot of what's happening to share things here with you guys and how all the elements are coming into play and how we're all meeting up. And it's not about like who's better than who, you know. This is about we're all equal and the gifts that all of our energies bring to the table and combining all the energies. And also too, remembering, you know, that we have a birth chart and we have more than one energy running through us. And if you look at your birth chart, you'll see, you know, we're more than just one thing. And we mix, you know, the combination of these energies together and how these energies help us to be us and to heal and come back to wholeness. And that's why all of us are unique and different, and we have to honor our uniqueness. We have to honor our differences. We have to honor our paths back to one. And, you know, not start getting in that game of old earth of tearing one thing down over the other. You know, say, I don't want to work with no fire energies. I'm not working with the water energies today. Well, it's about us all coming together to use the elements with spirit to expand. We have all the elements lined up, and we're just going to add the spark, add the flame, and we're having an elemental party. Things are in alignment, and it has to do with the world and the next step that we are taking. Confirmation right there. Now, they also showed me at this reading that, going back to the gifts of Gemini, that each twin is offering us the sword of clarity, the sword of the light, in order to create the peace within and see the clarity in the energy of the opposites in order to understand the whole and speak our truths. And this will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, because we have both swords. And it's to make best use of the energy. Why wouldn't we get both swords in one quick move? You know, it's like a game of chess. And ultimately, you know, the moves we're making within our expansion, within our lives. This makes the most sense to make the most use out of the energy. So thank you for that gift. Now, before I sat down, they showed me the Queen of Swords, of course, and the removal of the mask. And when the mask was removed, they showed me the words letting go. When we remove our masks, it's connected to just letting go. Whatever that means for you. Because all of our journeys are unique. So the messages will resonate differently for all of us. They showed me the Queen of Swords connecting with the Queen of Wands. And this would make complete sense because At our last reading, we were seeing that all the elements are coming into play in order to turn the wheel. And in order to manifest, we need all the elements coming together and uniting. And that the fire energies are the last, because that's where we're going to light the spark. So you guys are connecting with, you know, the Queen of Wands. She's helping you out to have a happy birthday. Because we're working together. And guys, this doesn't necessarily mean, you know, there's a Queen of Wands popping up in your life. Yes, there could be a Queen of Wands literally popping up in your life to help you out and show you something. Or you could be taking this energy on in order to help yourself expand and heal. Knight of Materials. This is forward momentum. Finding water in the desert. You found an oasis within the desert, and it's allowing you to see something you needed to see, and you're blossoming through it. And I feel like it's really hot, but you can feel Mother Earth and the beautiful grass. You feel free. There's freedom within this. But you've accepted the dark. You've accepted the dark, and you're working with your passions. This is working with your root chakra. The pages of emotions with the 10 of inspiration. You're expanding your own little universe. It's helping you to find your truth. The universe you've created within is helping you to find your truth and to move forward. To move forward even though you feel burdened. To move forward even though things have been difficult. It's like you're finding the strength to move forward. And I feel like the 10 of inspiration, this is flipped. Like you found the strength of 10 men to move forward with. Because this is about a piece of yourself. This is about you and how you feel, and you just understand that. And there you are. The Queen of Voices, the Queen of Swords. And we received this message in our last reading. It's a beautiful, beautiful message. And this is helping us to make the connections and the vibration of the truth. To speak it. To be the frequency, to be the energy of the truth. And to expand love with the Knight of Emotions, the Knight of Cups. And there's the Magician. I was going to say there are so many knights here to show that you're moving forth. And there's the Knight of Inspiration, the Knight of Wands. Forward movement all the which way around on your journey, on your path. And it's connected to the Two of Inspiration. This is connecting to the heavens. This is connecting to the energy of the zodiac, the solar system, the macrocosm. And understanding the connection between the macrocosm and the microcosm. You're seeing something clearly here. You're connecting to something. And the Two of Wands is connected to our great revolutions. This is change. This is change, though you're creating within the sphere. And it's helping you to do sacral chakra healing. And remember, we know we're healing from conflict. We're healing from the Five of Inspiration, which is the Five of Wands. This is active conflict. And in order to do so, it's about the Eight of Emotions. It's about the connections being made in order to restore the equality, the creation within the void. So you are creating something within the void. And it has to do with you and your equality. Now we're going to ask the cards what it is. As it's your birthday, I have a special, the Magic of You Oracle here present. And we're going to ask the cards, what is being created within the void here? And it's connected to your sacral chakra healing. That has to do with a recalibration to the root. And this is going to be connected to your solar plexus. And then there's going to be a recalibration to the heart. And that is going to allow every other chakra to function in a different way. It's the energy is going to change within you. Okay. This is it. Compassion for others. So this is what you're creating with. You're creating compassion for others. That's what you're understanding with this transformation and what is happening. Ubuntu. Compassion for others. What if you were solely defined by your compassion for others and the kindness you extended? How would your life look? How would you conduct yourself if humanity was solely what you were noted for? Consider how your benevolence can extend to other species and creatures. This is a time to empathize with others' journeys and put yourself in their shoes for better or for worse. This is what we're doing. We're restoring back on mission work with Mother Earth and equality for all life. Not just like, human life is the most important life here, but all of life is equally important. The girl pierces her own eye with the leaf, and in doing so opens the window to her soul and learns from challenges and the gifts of others' journeys. She is peaceful and reflective. There is no pain, only greater understanding and greater wisdom. Now is the time to notice others' struggles and help them. Listening with compassion and patience can ease the suffering of another person. Be defined by your willingness to put others' needs before your own, just as you would appreciate they might do in your times of need. And this is straight truth. We have to be in the energy of what we're creating. And if we want, these great lives for us, we're in service. We have to be doing it for others too. We can't just be like, wanting to be shown compassion, tolerance to achieve our divine inheritance. And we can't just be wanting to feel loved, but not allowing others the same thing, even the animals and the earth. We can't just say, kill all the bugs, kill all the cows. Who cares if the planet's going down? I want to be happy. That's not what this is about. This is about how can we all equally be happy? How can we be doing the greater thing? We can't be just expecting, others to suffer while we thrive. This is about us all thriving together as one. But even though we're all interconnected, it's still about self and how we're doing this through self, how we're expanding through self, how we're connecting to the divine, how we're co-creating with the universe, how we're using the energies through us. How are we uniting within? And this is all happening within, and we can't just get lost in the without. We have to get lost in the within, in our inner universe. And I really think that, the fact that you've cultivated this means something. And the true message to me is to don't lose what you've cultivated within. Don't let everything without destroy within. Stand strong within. And I mean, come on, Gemini, you guys are strong. You guys are one strong characters. And the musicality, most of the Geminis that I've come across within my paths, their love for music, the creation of music, or just, listening to music and vibration. Because at the end of the day, vibration is truth. And I really think that there's magic within that. Okay. Yes, there's going to be a transformation. There's transformative energies present, but I want to go on here. So you're connecting to others, and now is the time where we can connect to others through our pain and suffering. This, what's going on has really all connected us through one sort of truth. There's different versions of the truth, transpiring right now, but there's one common thread connecting us all, and it's our suffering. And it's the fact that life is precious and things can be taken away. at any time, and we need to hold the positive charge for the gifts that are being offered here through the divine, through the earth, through nature, restoring nature. And if you're a starseed, you know, twin flame, we're here to help out the earth. We're here to help out the earth expand, and that could be, you know, just as simple as changing up what you're doing at home, you know, recycling, supporting a cause. You know, it's all going to be different for all of us. And some of us, yeah, we're going to be on the front lines, and we're going to be like, yeah. No, I pick up a lot of trash, and I'm an advocate for picking up our trash. Guys, I'm trying to keep this higher vibe because it's birthday time, but the messages are the messages, you know? Not that this is bad, this is great, but I really want it to just be all sunshine and rainbows all the time, but we have to be honoring our truth and healing. The Eight of Swords, yeah, speaking of honoring our truth and interfering, there's some interference right there. And right now, this has to do with the mind interfering with the body. And we need to get the mind and body on the same page. And Spirit's going to help us, and we're doing this with our soul. We need Spirit's help. We're doing this through our soul. Through us. So there's interference here. Mind and body are not connected, so the divine is trying to help us out. Our thoughts have us stuck. Yeah, there's the divine giving us a tower moment. Helping us to see something clearly. Third eye activation. So this is going to be connected to our truth and freeing up energy. And this is a message from our ancients. Our ancients have a message for us. That card's coming too. Well, we did see the Two of Cups at the beginning of the reading. That was the last card out. So, we've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, this is beautiful. Confirmation right there. We have the Eight of Swords. And the Tower comes on in, the divine, to help us free up some energy. Because all this energy is locked up right now. It's not in alignment. Something's malfunctioning. And they're showing me it's between the mind and body. So we're going to get things into alignment. So the divine has come in to help us. The universe is here because they're listening. We're co-creators. So we need to deal with our cruelty, our Nine of Swords, our fears. Because look, that's weighing us down. This is about raising our vibration. That high voltage horse connected to the solar deity. So we're going to raise our vibes. So we're going to turn this energy with the Tower into the Eight of Wands. Our swiftness. And do you see how the energies are going to change? Because we're going to go from the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Wands. Through dealing with this. We have to face this. It's time to face our cruelty. It's time to face the Swords energy. This is causing the interference. The cruelty is causing the interference between our mind and our body. And it's time to end it. And this is connected to where we're going next. This is connected to great in alignment. This is what I love doing the birthday readings, because you can always see the birthday readings are connected into what's going down, what's happening, the shift. Yes, and there it is. So we're going to go now from the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Wands, thanks to the divine. And look, there is our equality. And we know that it was about the Eight of Cups, the connection to the two. But we had to make the connections. We had to remove what wasn't working. And this is not working. So we had to go in and we had to create a new. And it was connected to our vibration, our frequency, our energy. And in doing so, we face our shadows, we face our fears, and we did it. With our swiftness, look, we're working with the light here. We created this from facing the Nine of Swords, our anxieties. What's causing you anxiety? Face it. I'm telling you, you're going to feel differently afterwards. And it may feel like a mess right away because it's new and we're like, what did we just do? But that's where we're in the energy of the High Priestess, her being right here. Look, she's right here to tell us. Slow down. Don't react, respond. And that means we have to not let our emotions take control. We remove the emotional charge. We have to understand our emotions are telling us something, but they're not going to take over our being, and then we're going to have to do more healing. Okay, what are my emotions telling me? But now I'm going to remove that charge. I'm not going to react, so I can look at my emotions. What are they saying to me? Okay, I understand them. Now I'm going to plug back in the charge here, and I'm able to understand this, to disperse the energy. But you know, if you keep that charge where you know it shouldn't be, and it's like watching a movie. It's like, you know, you're beside yourself and you're watching a movie and you're watching it play out, and you know you're right over here and you're like, don't say it, don't do this, don't do that. But then you do it all anyways, and it's just like, why did I just do that when I was telling myself don't do that? Listen, we gotta listen. Because just time to take the breath. Take the breath. You know, change your vibration, slow down. Just look at it for what it is and then come back to it. It doesn't mean that it's not important. Yes, it's important, but it's how are we transmuting it? How are we perceiving it? How are we understanding the knowledge that is being trying to, you know, be shared with us, rather than not using it, you know, using the information properly. Because we're going from the 8 of emotions, the 8 of cups, to the 2 of cups. And we've created love from fear. And it's definitely, there's the High Priestess again. We deal with our oppression, what's lowering our vibration, and we know it's the 9 of Swords. It's active. This is active now. It's in the Wands. It's lowering our vibe. Look, we're carrying it now. We got to put this down. So the High Priestess is here, and we're going to look at the dark. We're going to look at the light. Where's the shadows? We're going to connect to our divine blueprint. We're going to connect to our information. What do we need to do? Okay, I'm picking up this information. Ooh, this feels positive. Ooh, this feels negative. But I'm not going to lose my shit. I'm just going to, you know, or get back in, oh yeah, nothing's going down. No, I'm going to just look at it and deal with it. I don't need to be in illusions either, right? We're going to look at it and deal with it. This is this, that is that. I got to let it go. And there, look, Princess of Swords, confirmed. Right there. Yeah. There it is. That's why this deck just keeps speaking to me, and I just couldn't put it down. So what ends up happening here is you continue to work with the 8 of materials from the 5D to the 3D. And in doing so, you transform. There's death, transformation, resurrection, rebirth, metamorphosis, mutation of the energies, transformation of the energies. But it's through the dark. You're connecting with the 3 of materials, your 3 of Pentacle pals, the actual earth, in order to materialize it, make sense of it, expand it from the 5D to the 3D. And look, you go from the 3 of materials to the Page of materials, because look at you are expanding it from the 5D to the 3D. It's materializing, and there it is. The connection, the lovers, the coming together of the masculine and feminine, love, union, from within to without, guys. And the Fool's right here on both decks to confirm. This is it. We're following our synchronicities and signs. We have our fresh approach. We've healed. We've harmonized. We've raised the vibration. We've transformed. This is about our healing spiral. Look at this butterfly that's going to show the healing spiral. And the fact that we're spiraling up and out in order to transform from, you know, the caterpillar to the butterfly. And we'll just jump off that cliff. Look, we're getting pushed into the water with the crocodile. We got our backpack. We understand healing. We understand the energy of the opposites coming together to unite in order to transform them and make sense of it. It's like we just don't bring together the energy of the opposites and then you just sit there. Bring together the energy of the opposites and transform them to heal and raise the vibration. And there it is. We've healed the Six of Inspiration with the Princess of Wands. We've healed because we've raised our vibration and we acted on it with our passions. There's the fire energy, the father energy. And there it is. The Two of Emotions, which is the Two of Cups. And the Sun. What a beautiful expansion, Gemini. This is beautiful. And it was because you listened. You listened to the Ace of Voices. You listened to your inner voice that's connected to your inner universe. Yeah, and you found balance from your lack of. You changed. You allowed the change. We've gone from the Five of Materials, which is our lack of, and creating anew to restore balance and allow flow. Two of Pentacles, yin and yang in flow. This is wow. Just like wow. Wow. Okay. Let's get a message. I feel like in this Five of Materials, I feel like you're being called, like that's where you're being called to manifest. Like your lack of and your pain called you to manifest anew. It's like, you know what? I gotta go to this door, and this is connected to music. This is connected to the vibrations and the music we're discussing. Yeah. You were inspired. You were inspired by the negative experience you felt. There's the Page of Inspiration, and it inspired you. And it inspired you, and I really feel like the Tower's here, and you really start to understand the gift of the Tower and the gift of the lightning energy. And it brings you forth to your 10 of Emotions, your 10 of Cups. And there it is. Like, there's just so many messages to show the path. From the 2, we go to the 6, and it's success through the connection to others. And there it is. And it ties into this message right here. Compassion for others. This is the Princess of Cups, compassion for others. The dolphin energy. Being there for others, other species. Because we're all equal. This Two of Cups is about all of us being equal. Two of Emotions is Two of Cups. We're all equal. And I love this too. This is a great representation, I was thinking, in this deck of the Gemini energy and the opposites coming together. As she's the upside down and she's right side up. But they're coming together as one. United. Through the center of equality. Vector equilibrium, where we equal the same within to without. And there is, you know, this is connected to the golden ratio, phi, and how we expand with the divine in our light. Good job, Gemini. Good job. Okay, what's your message? I just can't. I knew it. And there's her. We end because we face the devil energies. There's our ending. Karmic stats. We face the devil. And look, the Prince of Pentacles. We've come full circle to the beginning. We've moved forth. And the first Prince of Pentacles, and it's the Prince of Materials. We've gone full circle. Face your fears. Heal from the devil energies. Move forth in order to expand to your 10 of Pentacles. All right, let's see what these messages are. Beyond, and I reap what I sow. And that's what you're doing when everything changes here. Within the 2. This is where everything changed and you entered the void, and you went from the 2 of Inspiration to the 8 of Cups in order to get to the 2. You saw beyond. You saw beyond self. You saw beyond the illusions of the matrix. You saw into Gaia. You saw into the energies. You saw into the heavens. You saw into your inner you, your inner universe, and it connected you to your divine blueprint and your path. Beyond. Today I lift my consciousness above all worldly illusions. I remember the power I have in every situation. I always have a choice in how I respond. Today I choose to turn my thoughts towards God, the divine, the creator, source, whatever that energy is for you. By focusing my awareness beyond the illusions of the material world, I experience simplicity and peace. And I really feel like that's what you need right now. You need to experience simplicity and peace. This is going to help with your transformation, your expansion. I reap what I sow. Today I remember that all I think and all I do will come back to me in some way. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow, and I fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light and love. I sow these seeds knowing I will harvest the greatest of riches. And this goes back to what we were just discussing about at the beginning of this reading. When we created the energy of what we want for the all, for everyone, for all of life, we are attracting that back to us. We're reaping what we sow, with not just within humanity, but within the whole universe. And you guys, thank you guys for everything that you're doing to help us heal, harmonize, and raise the vibration. Much love sent your way to Create with Today. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.